Hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. I'm Stacy. Welcome if you're new here, and welcome back if you are a subscriber or if you've seen my videos before. I am excited to try out. I finally bought the Tomoe Fudenosuke hard tip brush pens in the kind of rainbow of colors, the 10 pack, as you can see. It's a little bit loose because a hard tip black comes in there as well, but I've already got that one out. And I thought I would test them out in the new cousin, the 2024 cousin, because it is the new Tomoe River paper, the Tomoe River paper F. So I was going to test them out in my current Hobonichi, and then I was like, wait a second here, new paper, I should test out the new deal, and I might as well film it. So this is my gorgeous Hollyhocks cover. I am a lefty and I write like pretty sideways. So let's see how I do on here. I've never actually written in a video. I've only so far, my videos have so far been my unboxings, etc. So this is one of the brand new cousins that I got in this gorgeous new pencil board. So I think I'm going to do this in the back. There's like a couple extra pages. When I say a couple, there's like one. Here we go. So we've got December 31st, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blank pages. So that's where we're gonna be. And I don't really have a set plan for how I'm going to do this, and I've never done it before. So let's see how this goes. So I love using the black hard tip, and I brought a Muji gel pen too, just so I could label things if necessary. But I love using the black ones, and I use the soft tip probably more than I use the hard tip. And the funny thing is actually when I'm writing normally, I have to write kind of sideways, like toward myself. But when I'm lettering with the brush pens, I usually do write more straight up and down. So I don't know how this is gonna go. I think it's true I write more straight up and down with the soft tip, but not the hard tip. Anyway, so this is the soft tip in black. Let's see, can we see? Am I using? All right, we can't. Soft tip. So far, it feels the same. The paper itself, it almost feels like firmer, the paper, not the tip, but the paper, which I know sounds ridiculous. Those lines are finishing off weirdly. So is that me or is that the paper? Is that the pen? Why is that? I don't know. This is the hard tip. Yeah, the paper feels, I don't know, in some ways people keep talking about how it feels smoother, but I actually feel like it's giving me a little bit more friction. I'm gonna take these out so we don't have a glare. And we'll go in rainbow order. So this is the red. Ooh, that's interesting. All right, so these are not nearly as pigmented as the black. The black is like a really deep, rich pigment, but the red, like with the black, you cannot see the grid behind the letters, like at all. It's jet black. With the red, I don't know if you can tell, but you can see the grid behind the letters. That is so interesting. All right, let's try that again. I'm gonna do, yeah, it's a lot less like pigmented and inky. Look at me, I'm writing red again. Ha, ha, ha. Let's switch that to orange. Yeah, these are a lot lighter, I would say, like much more of a transparent pigment than the black. This time let's actually write the color. Yellow. Huh. So, can you guys see that on camera? Yeah, you know what? The yellow shows up better on camera than it does in person. Let's see. So today is Friday. It is the end of a school week. It is October 13th. Wow, this is way more kind of like limey than Kelly. like from the tip. I thought this would be like, I don't know, I kind of was just expecting all of these to be a bit more like this one, just rich, really full, rich, darkly pigmented colors, but they are not. So it's the green. So just finished off a week of school. It's October 13th, and so it's Friday the 13th. And it's been a very emotional and draining week with the horrific attack on Israel, and just a lot on the heart right now, and a lot for the students. We had a lot of students not attend school today out of, fear and caution because of, threats that are circulating online. And it's just really sad and awful. The whole thing is so awful. So it's been a draining week. On top of that, just day to day, this week has just been exhausting. We had parent-teacher conferences, which are really fun because actually really I love to meet the parents and talk to the parents and all of that. Like I actually really kind of enjoy those interactions. But the pink is actually a little darker than I was expecting. Not more pigmented, but just kind of a darker shade of pink. But the way we do teacher conferences, I think we're going to be exploring maybe some other options that might work a little bit better and run more smoothly, because there were just a lot of parents, and it just feels like parents are having to wait around too long to speak to each of the students' teachers, and we want to reduce the parents' waiting time because, that would be good for them to not have to wait so long for us. So I'm formulating some feedback for admin. They're actively seeking feedback, and which is awesome. Our admin is super awesome. So very interesting. So in looking at these, so that's all the colors. Am I still on screen? Yeah. Pretty much like, I would say they're all a little underwhelming in terms of pigment, except the pink is a little bit kind of darker and richer than I was expecting. And I kind of like the gray. They're all pretty colors, but they're definitely not giving like a rich pigment finish like I was expecting. So that is, I don't know. Maybe I should do a comparison with the existing Tomoe for paper. You know what? Should I do that? Because I don't know if this is because of this paper. I think I'm going to do that. 1 second, please. Okay, this is this year's cousin, and I was turning to the back pages. I'm going to test it out on the paper from this year, which, yeah, I do just feels a little bit softer. Like, this is going to sound ridiculous, but I would almost say this year's paper feels more clothy. More clothy. You might notice that 1, 2, 3. There's 3 pages, and then we get to this timetable, and then the graph paper and favorites, which I haven't used. And in this one, we counted at the beginning, and didn't we count 5? Right, we have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is, I don't know if that's a difference between Japanese and English, or if that's a difference between 2023 and 2024, because my 2023 is Japanese and my 2024 is English. So anyway, that's something to note. Okay, so let's do this in the 2023 and see what we discover. So this is kind of bulky. Okay. So now we'll do this. We'll do it on the graph paper. All right. So now we are comparing the same ones. So, and I'm going to write the same things. And clearly I don't use this graph paper, so I'm going to write here. All right. So we've got the black soft tip. Yeah, it just definitely is going to be an adjustment for me to, when I first opened, I was like, I'm totally cool with the new paper. It's all good. But it's definitely going to be an adjustment. I think I'm going to miss this paper. I don't know. I haven't heard anybody else say it feels more fabric-y, but yeah, I do think, yeah, this just feels kind of softer. I don't know. All right, and then here's the hard tip. The hard tip. All right, so already, let's see if we just see a difference yet between, we're being fair, I'm not sure. Okay. All right, then we'll do the red. So it looks like it stays wet longer on the old paper. Like it's clearly wet, and I didn't feel like I was noticing like it's staying wet on the other one. Should I do a smudge test, or will I regret it? I don't know. How is that showing up on camera? Let's zoom. Go for the green. I mean, still the same thought that they're just not nearly as pigmented as I was expecting them to be. Interesting. The blue feels kind of brighter as I use it, but we'll do a side by side. Comparison when I'm done. All right, after the purple is that pink. I don't know. I wrote pinky on the other one, so I'll do it again. Pinky. Then we have the brown, and then we have the gray, and then we will side by side these guys. Brown. And gray. First of all, it's probably not super fair because I've got like a bunch of washi behind the page, and so then if I put, you know, and here it's just straight up. You know what? I'll put a pencil board. Is my pencil board in here? I'll put a pencil board behind, but where's my pencil board? It's got to be in here, doesn't it? Oh, it's over here. Hello. Okay. So I'll put a pencil board behind both. And that will kind of even the playing field here. All right. What do we think? Is this close enough? Maybe I can put it like this. First of all, this paper just seems way brighter and lighter, right? The grid lines are showing up way better here. But is it because this one's like, is it because of the camera lighting? Let's see. No, this still feels brighter, doesn't it? Interesting. The new paper feels brighter. And well, you know what it is? It feels less translucent. Like this is in both cases, this is just one sheet. And this is a darker pencil board behind this sheet than this one. But this one I still feel like, I don't know, like it just feels more like there's going to be more ghosting with the old one. And I think someone did say that. So you can see a little bit of ghosting here. Here. We do. Is it the same amount? I don't know. Anyway, I'm not sure if this is helpful at all because it seems kind of similar, but this just seems like a less translucent paper. So, but it's an adjustment. I mean, it's like they feel so similar yet different at the same time. But overall, I would say the brush tip markers themselves are a little underwhelming. Like these, I freaking love. I mean, especially the soft. I love it. It's not my best lettering by a stretch, but I just wish these were more pigmenty, more inky. I wish they kind of just delivered that same payoff that the black did. But anyway, I'll continue to play around with this new paper. I want to test and see how my Pentel Energel does on it, which kind of the top 3 pens that I use the most in my cousin are the Pentel Energel, the Uni Jet Stream, and the Muji, this guy, which is kind of more of a newer development. I bought a pack of 10 of these at the Muji store in New York, when was that? Over the summer. And I use a bunch of the colors for school stuff, but I just haven't generally been using the black that much because I'm constantly using my Pentel Energel or my Uni Jetstream. But recently I was like, you know what, this Muji's not getting any love, and I love using this pen. It's got such great pigment, ink payoff. It's awesome. So I'm using it a lot lately. Anyway, I hope this video was somewhat helpful. I don't know if it was helpful at all. I got these, the set of the Tomoe Fudenosuke. I got them on Amazon because it was a way better price than I could find at Michael's, on Jet Pens, on Stationery Pal. Like everywhere I looked, they were constantly more. And I got them on Amazon for a little over $11. But anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. I hope this was helpful in some manner. Anyway, have a great evening, guys, or morning or daytime or whenever you're watching this. And happy planning. Peace.